There will never be a point in your life where it's the right time to do a great thing. If you're waiting for that perfect moment, that perfect timing, it's not going to happen. You know what you have to do? You have to create the perfect time and the perfect opportunity and the perfect situation.
So many people are waiting. You're waiting for things to be perfect. You're waiting for everyone to get themselves together. You're waiting for someone to invite you into the room. You're waiting for someone to give you a seat at the table. You're waiting for someone to validate your gift. You're waiting for someone to call your name. You're waiting for someone to give you the opportunity. You're waiting for everything to line up. You're waiting for all the situations to come together perfectly. And I'm telling you, you cannot wait. You got to start working right now.
So many times we're waiting. You're just kind of waiting. You're waiting to get everything in order. You're waiting so that everything is in you, it's together. You're waiting to not be afraid. You're waiting to have the courage. You're waiting to have all the money. You're waiting to lose weight. See, if I waited to release my unwanted pounds before I got in front of you, Lisa Nichols would be the...
What are you waiting for? I'll tell you what you're waiting for. If you're waiting for something, you're waiting for nothing. Because usually that's what you get if you wait. If you're waiting, you're already in trouble. Very few good things in my life have come because I've just been sitting, waiting around for them to happen. That's not the way life is. Life rewards the person who initiates. The ability and the discipline to initiate something that you want is the first step to bringing it to you, because here's what I've learned. The resources, the people, the dreams, the things that you really want in your life, they don't start moving until you start moving. In fact, I tell people all the time, quit waiting, start moving. The moment that you move, then you begin to attract those people, resources, ideas to you. But they don't move unless you move. And what I've also learned is the moment you stop, they stop also. I've watched people start the movement, they start coming toward them, and then they just stop. And when they stop, then all of a sudden they say, well, what happened? All of a sudden, no more ideas, no more people, no more resource. Here's what I know. I call it motion attraction. When you move, you attract other things that move towards you. If you want something, get off the bench, start walking. It'll come to you.
That moment when you're waiting to do something that you don't want to do. And the first motion, so that's when you actually start doing that thing that you don't want to do. All the interim. Now this is all that time in that moment while you are waiting to take action is like a phantasma or a hideous dream. So that moment when you're waiting to do something, it's like an apparition, a hideous dream, a nightmare. And so the battle, the struggle, it takes place in that moment. It's not knowing what to do. That's not the battle. It's not actually doing it. That's not the battle. It's the moment in between. It's the hesitation. Hesitation is the enemy.
Waiting for the right time, waiting until you feel confident. That is the death of your dreams. It's the death of your happiness. It's the death of everything that you've ever wanted to see come true in your life, ever materializing. So I really want to inspire you, whatever it is that you've been waiting to do. You've been waiting to start writing the book. You've been waiting to go back to school. You've been waiting to break up with the person that makes you miserable, that you've been with for too long. Today is the day that you stop waiting. The thing that's cool about starting is that once you get something in motion, things tend to stay in motion. The hardest part is starting. And once you get things in motion, you'll figure it out. When you commit and you have the courage to start writing, to start doing the work, it may not look perfect, but what's amazing is that it always works out.